Professional English for SBOM reports. Dependency risk made clear. Welcome. This report helps executives quickly understand open-source risk in our product without diving into code. We'll summarize what matters, explain the SBOM, what it covers and what it doesn't, and highlight material issues plus the actions to address them. The focus is clarity, plain language, no jargon. You'll see what components we rely on, where the biggest risks sit, and what it takes to reduce them. Think of this as a concise briefing. What's in use, what could go wrong, how likely it is, and what we'll do next, so decisions can be made with confidence and speed. An effective SBOM starts with a clearly defined product name, version, and build date, so findings map to a specific release. We capture components from package managers like NPM, Maven, PyPI, and include manual additions when tools miss internal or vendored code. Coverage spans both direct dependencies you chose and transitive dependencies that come along for the ride. We also state known gaps. For example, private repos or binaries we couldn't scan, and any assumptions, such as platform-specific packages, excluded. Clear scope ensures readers know exactly what evidence the conclusions rely on. We evaluate each dependency across 4 practical risk areas: security, known CVEs, their severity, and whether exploits exist; license, obligations like attribution, notice, or source disclosure, and any conflicts with our distribution model; operational, maintenance signals, release cadence, open issues, and whether updates are available or abandoned; supply chain, provenance and trust. Is the source verifiable? Is the project signed? And do we rely on third-party registries or mirrors? Viewing dependencies through these lenses helps prioritize actions that reduce real business risk, not just technical noise. We report facts first, then provide interpretation. That means listing components, versions, counts, and dates before drawing conclusions. We quantify wherever possible. For example, 12 dependencies updated in the last 90 days. We avoid blame and focus on impact. What risk exists, where it shows up, and who is affected. We also separate risk from remediation. The problem is described objectively, then the proposed fix is presented with effort and timeline. This style reduces confusion, speeds decisions, and keeps discussions constructive and action-oriented. Use crisp, decision-ready statements. For instance, 10 CVEs, 2 high, 0 critical, no exploits known. That sets scope and urgency. Provide actionable detail. High, Lodash, 4.17.19. Fix-in, 4.17.21. Clarify exposure to avoid overstating risk. Exposure limited to build time tooling. Set clear expectations. ETA to patch, 5 business days. These lines tell executives what matters now, what to change, and how quickly we'll resolve it, without drowning them in scanner output or ambiguous terms. Keep license notes factual and tied to usage. For example, 3 GPL 3.0 components, none linked at runtime. That distinguishes build time from distribution risk. 1 AGPL 3.0 dev tool, internal use only, states that it doesn't affect shipped software. Attribution files missing for 5 packages. Highlights a compliance gap with a simple fix. No commercial license conflicts identified. Reassure stakeholders there's no immediate blocker. Short, precise lines help legal and engineering teams coordinate quickly without misinterpretation. We rate each item low/medium/high using defined criteria. The rating ties directly to business impact, customer exposure, regulatory obligations, or downtime risk, not just technical severity. We note likelihood, exploitability, exposure path, and time to fix to show urgency versus effort. We also call out unknowns, missing SBOM coverage, unverified provenance, or unclear licensing that raise risk until resolved. This rationale makes the rating transparent, comparable across teams, and defensible in audits or executive reviews. We conclude with a clear action plan, what to upgrade, replace, or document, plus any process changes. Each task gets an owner and a deadline to ensure accountability. We set an SBOM refresh cadence. For example, on every release and quarterly for long-lived branches, so findings stay current. Finally, we make an explicit executive ask. Approve time, budget, or policy changes needed to reduce risk. This turns insights into outcomes and keeps the program moving forward.